But let's go to the game right now.
We've got some Counter-Strike coming up for you
Right
here, right now. It's on Mirage, live in this pistol round, and that's Pride starting on the CT side. Doesn't quite say it on your screen just yet, but Asian side, 5Power, starting on the T side. This is what they prefer. This is maybe where they can get the gears rolling.
A good start would definitely give them an edge mentally. But now it's going to be Luz to shut them down initially. Does a lot of damage, but he can't finish off the kill. There's one more player coming in from Abs. Dobu carrying the ball. Now they're entering in on him. The rotation is already here for Pride.
He's not even that low. Finally getting taken down, but the Glocks are finally raining out. He's peeks into 2. Can't make it happen. As maybe they might be about to force into Tom as well. He has got that kit. He's such a pivotal player, and they're actually over-peaking him right now. They cannot give anything away to Tom, otherwise he's going to shoot your face off. He's been great. He was 16-4 on Mirage the other day. They're giving him a lot to work with, but he's not going to take any of it. He's going to try and back off with this kit and smoke.
Tom, well, we drop in the end. Big PTC going hot. First frag with the Glock, then immediately swapped over to the USB. He had that triple kill last map as well. So once he has that in his hands, there's a lot of potential there. Let's see if they can not get reset, though. That's been a problem with almost every single team this tournament, is actually that second round after they win the pistol. Pride forcing up the UMP on armor across the board, except for Maniz, who's going to be saving for the AWP, just the Deeg to work with this round.
You see 5Power there throwing a couple flashbangs in the middle, trying to stop any aggression.
Oh, Lutz might be a difference maker here. He snuck into the back lines, and 5Power seem really confused. They don't know that it's coming. Urcast finally watching out for his, is that UMP slithers away. Maniz with his deagle, rattles off a shot, but it's not quite accurate.
Looked lined up, and Amarels, he's a decent dealer as well. They have spotted one pass, but bomb plan would be 3v3 for the retake. Pride's already done enough damage, got some weapons. They could take these in the next round, or they go into the SMG and try and make some money. It looks exactly like what Reitz wants to do. He's the one with the flashbang, though, so he couldn't have it thrown for him. He drops down. Morels goes in, finds Dobu's head. Now into a 2v2. One more down for Pride. It's going to be Luz, probably just to save this UMP.
They're finally starting to put some rounds on the board, and you want 5Power to get a good start. What does it mean when you're behind, when you get that pistol round, when you get that first great start to Bears?
You mean...
What does it mean for the team? What's it mean for their confidence?
Well, it definitely makes them less timid, more... It makes 5Power able to, peak angles. Like you saw right there, they spy the guy under tunnels, but instead of trying to chase him... Instead of trying to chase him and get the kill...
Did he get that?
Yeah, it did.
He got that.
Luz did. They, 5Power just rushed in the B. And usually if you're a little more timid, you might hesitate, you might try to peek angles first, then before having, but they immediately just booked it to B and jumped out. So great job on 5Power just having the cojones just to do something like that. Cojones, yeah.
That's a word that we don't use in Britain.
There you go. You know what that means?
No.
Let him wonder.
Is it balls?
It is. You're right. You're right. There you go. You already knew it.
Give the man a gold star.
Or a visa.
It's your English heritage. Or a visa. Hey, give this guy a visa. America.
Already fluent in Spanish. And now Maniz, though, he was the first one to drop this round. Now Luz got a bit of info, spotted out 2 players. Bomb is actually back over towards Abs, where Dobu is actually going to have an opportunity to go plant it now, as one of the players is rotated over. It's mostly free bomb site. Urcast chimes in. He's going to find one more. Pride dropping like flies in this force up, but they still have that salvaged AK. That's all they were really working with. Bought a couple pistols to work around it, waiting for that 4th round to get the full investment.
He's actually going for a bit of aggression here. He knows that it's the B site, but he needs to fight his way out some way. Missing a couple of shots, a bit shaky, but he is going to finally find Toy. Get caught out by behind, though, and that's important. Cabal pushing for the frags, getting the headshots, taking initiative.
Exactly. And Pride kind of...
Oh, biting the nails.
As I said before, is that Pride, I think they might have a harder time against a lurk play style, and in Mirage T side, there's a lot of that lurking around. Underpass, connector, B halls, A halls. There's a lot of potential lurking spots, and maybe that's why Pride is, have a little harder time against these guys on this map, because, Pride's strength is they want to
Oh my god, this flank once again.
They need to know this is coming.
5Power haven't checked for it many times at all, and the flash is coming in as well, but he whiffs it. Maniz misses a big shot right there, and Luz, this deadly deagle, only gets 1. But there's more where that came from. Tom roaming in short, trying to tap away at least someone. Pride, it feels like they've got hand cannons everywhere. It's PTC in shop, Dobu just raining out on this site, and he's just going for the taps, the overpeaks perhaps. Against a Deagle, I don't want to see aggression. Especially against the likes of players like Tom.
Actually looking a little bit slowed down, maybe kind of used up a little bit of too much energy on the styling on Train. Now 5Power, they are in this, just running away with 4 rounds, but here's the one we were waiting for, where Pride finally has the full buyout. Gonna get the AWP out on Manise's hands immediately, and pours across the board for everyone else. At the same time though, PTC finally see that T side off, and he has the quick spawn for it. He goes out, but he misses the shot. The flashbang was perfectly timed. That'll allow Reese to escape back into the connector, where he's actually buddied up with 2 more players. So let's stack over towards the A site for the time being. Urgast out with Dobu. Molotov's going to separate them. Barely any damage done though. Cabal only going down to 82. One of those players starting to work their way back over towards Apps with the bomb, while Urgast is probably going to be playing a lurk position here.
Plenty of time on the clock as well for 5Power, and they've got so much map control already. And Seymour Zell doesn't actually know where it's coming from. Maybe looking towards this smoke and checking both angles, but 5Power are so far advanced. Talking about far advanced, Tom's right around this corner. Oh, he whiffs the shot. A big, big miss.
You gotta hit those.
Oh man, that's all the insane shots Tom was hitting. He dies of that.
Still, Pride keeping it close, 3v3 until one more falls. Manise keeps things even, chimes in, and now 5Power a little bit beat up. PTC with the AWP, but it's Dobu up close, finds one in the smoke. That's going to be all up to Reese. Doesn't have too much info to work with. And actually now, that peek from PTC might get punished. PTC going, what was that flick by Reese over to the head? Takes him up, but Dobu on 7 HP still gets the frag. That's one more round going the way of 5Power, now leading 5-0.
Saw Corva.
What? Sorry? Corva?
Yeah, I think I read that off the lips, off of Pride right there. Not Pride. Yeah, Pride.
Yeah, Pride.
Reitz, he just swung his hands up in the air.
That's a very Polish word.
It is.
I think everyone in Twitch chat, that's the one word they know.
You know, I'm just attending to them. That's all I'm doing.
We know that they're your favorite.
They're my favorite. I love Twitch chat. I love that.
I'm wondering about the Chinese version at this point. Urgast is going to get the first one.
I love the input that they do. The brilliant constructive criticism is my favorite from Twitch chat.
That's one word for it.
They're all
Luz chimes in and gets 1 frag for Pride.
Insightful people.
And actually, Luz has armor. So if he could get this AK out, maybe back into the hands.
That's a way to get popular. Attack your audience.
I love doing it.
It's his shtick. I like it.
It's love from both sides.
Now, Manise, we got a little bit of a chance here with this AK-47. Look at Urgast up close. Not even going to get a chance to pull the trigger before it falls from his hands.
I'm all about that tough love.
I do tough love. Bot Luz. Bot Luz. Is that bot? Is that supposed to be Bot Luz?
That's Bot Luz.
Boot Luz?
Boat Luz.
But I wonder if Pride's going to call a timeout here. Is that a sign of weakness if you call a timeout?
It seems to be here. We haven't seen too many timeouts except between Swole Patrol and Etherian.
Pride hasn't called one time, even when they're losing all those rounds last time. I don't remember them calling
the reason I feel like Swole Patrol and Etherian took a lot of timeouts is that was a mental game, and you needed the mental reset. There was a lot of trash talk going on here. I just heard some right there, so perhaps, and you can see, looking deflated right there on your screen. Team
Slow
Pride.
motion deflated. It's even worse. It looks more dramatic that way.
Oh, yeah. One thing I noticed about 5Power is 5Power was like really quiet their first couple of games, and then I think they noticed that everyone else was just being completely obnoxious, and today they showed up and immediately up against Swole Patrol, they started busting out the woos, and now they're starting to yell.
They busted out the dictionary. They busted out the translation. They know exactly what to say right now.
They don't.
Manise gets that first shot. Tom had a good opportunity. It's the second one that he could not hit. Manise brings it right back. Reitz chimes in as well, but Dobu's there to end things. Ball as well.
Straight onto this site though, Manise. Oh, that's a blind shot with the AWP. Dobu gone. Levels it back to 2 versus 2. Missed flick. Means that Luz has to do all the work, and it's AWP versus AWP. PTC, the man that we said had to step up, whiffs a fast shot. There's a Molotov down as well, but PTC, he has to get out of this dangerous position. With Luz slithering his way in, how is PTC going to find this one? because Luz, he's got all the information. He's got the angle, but it's a flick. PTC finds it, and that's a clean sheet, a clean streak, 7-0.
Isn't this a very similar storyline to what we saw yesterday?
And that's a celebration.
Pretty similar, but the opposite. Well, I guess T-side, right? You're right. T-side, just 5Power, just dismantling Pride. And look at it. There's the timeout. There we go. Pride using their, I think, first time out of the tournament. I mean, they might have used one last night. I don't remember that, so it doesn't count.
That was literally a day.
If I don't remember it, it didn't happen. That's how it works.
You're the history books.
It's the winners who write history. That's just how it always goes.
You're the winner?
No, I'm not a winner.
Don't write history then.
I should, though. I'm going to be the first.
It'll be fun. It'll be entertaining. On your screens there, the incorrect score line.
7-0. There's one more. There's one more on that one. 7-0.
Thanks, production.
And right now, actually, we've got a timeout, so we called for it. They listened. Maybe this will actually work for Pride.
Are they ghosting? Are they stream sniping us?
Don't even joke about that, man.
I'm joking. Sorry, Sean Garris used that joke earlier today.
Today?
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Scarlett,
water by
for
Scarlett.
the water.
Thanks very much, Scarlett. You could warm it up.
Pride down 7 rounds to 0. Only CZ's in hand. The Anders flashbang. Armored up as well. A couple helmets to boot. Unsure why they overinvested into that, especially up against AKs and AWP. Urcast gonna be the first one for the T side out towards tunnel. And Pride, all passive angles. No one's gonna be spotted out anytime soon.
Look at that. That's, you made Pride play a little more passive now. There you go. Now, can 5Power adjust to this little maneuver?
Urcast playing that lurk role and actually going to get his position away to Reeds, who's going to go in on this for the CZ. Just a little bit too low. Urcast puts him down.
The thing about the CT side when you're behind is you need to take calculated risks. That felt like a calculated risk, and Pride are doing all the right things, but they need to start hitting their shots. 5Power really showing up here on Mirage. We're seeing a completely different team, and perhaps it's because they're 2-0. They've got nothing to lose, as somebody was saying earlier. Do you reckon that has a lot of effect on how they're playing right now? It's 8-0.
Yeah.
Unless Luz goes huge.
I'd almost hope that they save these AKs. They'll still have money to buy in the next one easily, which is the upgraded weaponry. I think that's fine. Save the armor, save the weapons.
They've got max loss bonus at this point as well, so that's $3,400 in your pocket every round, on top of the 2,000 buffer every single player has. So the AK-47s, they can buy up, but obviously the one-tap headshot potential, as Dobu just very kindly demonstrated.
Dobu.
Manise, he is miles away over there towards kitchen. He'll be able to save this.
Thanks,
I do like the 5Power's going
right there. That was great analysis.
Dobu. Best XU 33%. I like it. I'm curious. Is the max? Because they brought the max money to 4 rounds instead of 5. Is that just matchmaking?
That's not true.
Yeah,
I hadn't heard that.
Oh yeah, no, that's not
I'm
true.
pretty sure.
Change that.
I think they did. I think they changed for matchmaking. So I don't know if
What,
it's,
yesterday?
No, this is a long time ago. Where they were talking about
Goes 1,400, 1,900, 2,400, 2,900, 3,400.
They were talking about nerfing it to 4 rounds instead of 5.
What, Valve? Is that an inside scoop?
I'm sure. I thought I read this months ago, and I thought they already did it in an update. Is this matchmaking then? Is this a matchmaker thing? I think it was just matchmaking.
Someone tweet at the Bears Niner.
Yeah, please tweet at me.
Reddit.
What? I don't want to use Google right now. I want someone else to do it for me. All right, thank you.
But now 5Power up against a full buy on Pride, 8-0. And actually, they're slowing things down. They have a great read on the economy, know what is coming. But Pride not being aggressive whatsoever.
Yeah, they're shook right now.
Dobu finds one over towards Cap. I believe they were actually boosted up. Morales answers back. Dobu pushes forward. That flicks right, but Benise is quicker. The rest of those 5Power players actually hustling on over towards the B site while Toy is lurking here. Ball finds one on CT. It's going to leave only Luz here to anchor it down, but he can't do it. Reitz kills the lurker, and it's going to be 2v2 for the retake with a lot of chewed up players on all sides.
Cabal is going in, going aggressive against a very damaged and wavy Morzell. He's about to make his way in. Where are these nades? He could toss out an HE, a smoke, a flash, anything to gain that entry, but it's not going to work out. Cabal, what the hell was that?
He needs to do that every
round.
round.
Two fast shots.
Every round get 4 kills.
He's been getting 2, like 3 kills.
I think 5Power can win if, you know, one of their players gets 4 kills every round, you know? Very possible.
You can see 15-3. That's Dobu heading up the scoreboard.
And the 4 spy comes out as well. Op is out from the knees. 2 M4s, upgraded pistols, very light utility. I expect at this point them to almost stack up a site or something to play in this one. Pretty stock standard, and he's lucky to be alive with that. It wasn't the EWP, there was actually one of the M4s, but Morales. Let's see if this is expected. 5Power has had this happen to him twice, having a player go push underpass, and it looks like there are eyes on it. Cabal is there. He's been hitting all these crazy shots, and he spots it out, and he thinks he suspects a player coming up from apps as well, so he's just going to fall off. Very smart. Actually slows them down as well, tossing up the utility.
That's great information from the T side as well. Knowing that he's there, falling back, definitely going to be falling back to the A site, which I'll be funneling into. They haven't spotted out any of the pistols just yet. As that nade rains in, that's a meaty one, and PTC has to go huge with this AWP.
Oh, Luz? What are you doing, Luz? Just going off. If they win this round, it'd be a strange one at least. But now man advantage looks like it could actually happen. Time ticking down. They're pushing on in. Reeds finds Toy. That's going to leave 2 players left alive for 5Power on the edge of the smoke. Urga's going to spot the shadow. He's going to get that frag after PTC finds one.
Luz definitely deep in the tournament. Reeds finally taken out. Urcast has a bit of time. He's got 37 seconds. Wants to go back. He had the bomb. He had the bomb site. He had everything at his disposal. But he is going to back off looking for the quad kill here. And wouldn't that just be one of the nails in the coffin to get this 1 versus 3?
Yo, wait till
double digits.
Wait till 8 seconds. You got to wait a little longer, make it think that you're falling back.
And he has actually forced the first man off.
There
he doesn't know that Luz is lurking towards CT spawn, so this is still a fairly large advantage. Oh, and he's going to plant for him. Oh, but he's going to get the gun out. Doesn't hit the shot. 1 round for Pride, finally clawing something back.
On a 4 spy, too.
But talk about Luz's 3K Deagle action right there.
Seems like every time they win a 4 spy, it's Luz getting 3 Deagle kills. Every single time. That guy's Deagle has been ridiculous this tournament. Ridiculous.
RE.
And Tom here, I mean, he's scrapping up at 1 and 10 over there, being kind of non-existent.
Yeah,
I mean, I say that because he's been such a big impact this entire tournament. Every single match, Tom has been huge.
It's Morales to fall initially. Tom has an opportunity to find some info there. Maybe a kill, but it's actually going to be Dobu picking up a second one. He finds Manise over towards the, I think that was the top of mid. That leaves Tom smoked off at window. As 3 players on the 5Power side start heading on over towards B, where Luz currently smoked off. Jump up top there, readjust his position. Bomb is there. Last player going to be rotating 2 lurkers over towards mid. It's going to be a lot to ask. 3v5 to hold this site. And actually, they're going to be falling off of this. Maybe he got some intel. Maybe heard a step. Tom at underpass. Luz actually finds himself a free kill over towards B. That's going to call the rotation over as well.
He's picked up an AK-47 as well as our producer, our observer, who's doing a great job today.
I think it's Etherian. Etherian, thank you, Etherian.
Thanks very much, Etherian.
Luz works his way into murder hole. Luz is back to a player, though. He's going to get put right on down. Just 1 player left, Reeds for Pride, and he's all alone on the A-bomb site. Well, bomb is finally going to be planted with 20-some-odd seconds left in the round. 5Power playing this one slow and calculated. Nice change of pace.
Yeah, Reeds is caught completely out of the action, and the most important thing here might be Pride only taking 1 round. They're unable to chain it together. That means that 5Power, oh my lord, somebody is going for it. Somebody is screaming, getting excited. Somebody's been on the...
I think that's one of the League of Legends player over there. I think they're playing League of Legends.
Well, that's a game that'll make you scream like that.
Rage.
Reeds, is he going to be able to save this? Oh, beautiful shot through the post. And here's one coming up close. Reeds falls down, misses the shot. That's another opportunity, and that will be that. Cabal takes it from him.
Not primary.
Oh.
Yeah, so how important is the lack of rounds in a row for Pride?
I mean, I think it's kind of very interesting how 5Power is having such a great time now when they're barely even struggling to do anything last map. I mean, it's either their T-side Mirage, or I just think that they maybe accidentally figured out a game plan or game style that just counters Pride, you know, compared to the last map. Because it's a way different kind of a structured play. On Overpass, we saw a lot of, you know, smoke, executes, let's all just run out together, let's peek long-range angles. Sorry, I say Overpass, I meant Train. Let's just run out, let's just peek angles, okay? And Pride was just out-shooting them every single time. But now in Mirage, there's a lot of, you know, taking it slow. Let's just lurk one guy here, let's lurk one guy over there, let's say A halls or B. And it's just putting Pride in a lot of awkward spots because Pride's not getting that first kill. 5Power has been getting a lot of these first entry kills, and it's just been snowballing into wins.
ETC looking for that first kill right now with the AWP getting smoked off, has to fall back.
Yeah, Pride might be a little bit of tilt here. Reitz, Morels, investing in those SMGs might have been unwise. A couple digs there with Luz. Let's see if Maniz is going to be the one to do it this round. Finds the first, got himself an AK. Interestingly enough, Dobu has picked up the AWP. I saw them trade that after PTC had it originally. Well, speak the devil, it's going to drop on down, so they're going to keep that op in play. Yes, well, start deleting players from the servers. Urkas and Dobu start chiming in. Urkas for another. It's going to leave Luz on site behind Ticket Booth, and only Maniz now. Flashbangs keeping him slowed down. He's halfway down. Okay. That's not going to stop him, though. He finds the top of Dobu's head, but Cabal chimes in again.
So, Pride right there, I just want to make a point. So they got, what, the first 2 kills that round? Mm-hmm. And the person under the balcony, his teammates were set up to exchange the kill. All right? We had one guy near the connector jungle area-ish, and then one guy by CT stairs, or CT ticket booth. And he swung out first instead of letting the T's come after him. Now, there's always, obviously, you could get Molotov there, but wait till that happens and be the bait for your teammates. There's no reason for that person under balcony to peek first when you have 2 other teammates kind of crossfire for you.
And 5Power really nicely neutralized that as well, being so bunched up on the A site. That push was so decisive, so clean. Yeah. And that was something that we were really missing earlier. You normally say that a team that is bunched up very close might have that good cohesion, might have that good communication. That's something that's been missing from 5Power so far. And maybe that's because they didn't have a lot of time to practice. Maybe T-side of Mirage was one of the maps that they really prioritized. Yeah. Maybe so. Let's see. See if Pride can come back in this game because, again, another entry kill by 5Power. Minizy, you know, bringing it back to 4-on-4.
Make that 4-on-3 as he chimes in with another one. Starting to work out. Cabal spots out 1, 2, lots of info, and 1 frag goes his way before Miniz going for a triple. He's trying to single-handedly carry them into this with a 4th one through the head of Dobu. He's only PTC alive in a 1v3. The bomb is out of his hands, and look at this Pride. They want more. Miniz gets the ace. Is that our first?
I think it's maybe the first ace that I've seen. It's the first ace of the grand finals, certainly. Yeah. There you go. Showing little signs of life. Pride still down 2-12. 5Power just a whole different team on this map. That has to be the catalyst, though. A big play like that. He's on 14 frags. His team might be slacking, but he certainly isn't. And he's stepping up there. One of the big names, one of the most famous players in Poland, and he gets taken down only trading 1 out. It was a fast frag, but nothing else, as these crossfires are going to be broken and breached. There's Morzel going down, Cabal getting close. Pride having to go for this retake.
Molotov's going to slow them down ever so slightly. They're coming from 3 different angles. This might be doable. Luz flashed off. Fortunately for him, Cabal decided that Gin's pushing through that smoke. Now, finally, they're going to dissipate. Gives them an entry here. They do have kits. They have a bit of utility as well. Smokes and Molotovs. They should be throwing those out through these smokes in anticipation of going through them. Finally, that second one goes through and reads. He's going to get a free kill before that PTC. He found himself 1. Almost gets a second, was just over the top of the shoulder. He misses that one as well. Reed's time to go huge. He gets himself 3. Luz, Roast, and Toast PTC down in Pride. 3rd round on the board to give them a... okay, if I saw the bomb blink, it might be a little bit closer than that, but Pride putting the door. 12-3 scoreline. Just enough to make something happen, maybe?
Oof. I mean, it's T-side. It's never easy T-side of, you know, any map. but it's not been possible. Pride has shown pretty dominant scores before. I mean, they have the ability to go 12-3 on a map side, so it's just, I mean, 5Power there, they're looking really good. They're looking a lot better than the first map, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, they have their T-sided as well, so I mean, definitely showing it there. The trouble is, they go over to the CT side, they start being a little shaky. I guess we'll find out soon as we go live into this pistol round.
I want to see what happens when they start to turn the temperature up. Of course, we're in hot and sunny Santa Ana.
It's not that warm
It's
outside
not
right
now.
now.
It's like 10 o'clock at night. So fine.
Ergast finds himself one. This could be the door closed already, but Luz with a jump and run and headshot. BTC tries to chime in, but USP's not going to work as well as last round. Now it's Luz's turn. Tom chimes in as well, but Ergast brings it back a little bit towards their way. And there, with Toy chiming in, might be doable. Anyone's around here. 2v2. Pride desperately need this. And that, with Ergast running all the way back from T-spawn, well, he's going to know exactly where to go now as Toy gets all the info in the world in the that's impossible. You can't shoot him on the back of the head. That hitbox is so broken.
I mean, he literally aimed at his back and it was a headshot. So
maybe
you're
that's
right,
the trick.
It is broken. Shoot at their back. Shooting at the head does not work when they're turned around.
No.
Reitz is on this bomb site though, and he's got both angles to contend with. Ergast is coming in behind, and he's not moving at all. This could be an easy headshot. They know exactly where he is, and he's moving down. He's got the Glock at close range. He's trying to utilize this, and there's the first. Reitz breaches down, and Ergast. Oh my lord, Reitz missed so many shots just then, and that might be 5Power into a fourth map.
I think it might just be. It's looking like it.
Surprised he didn't play the bomb in that one-on-one situation. I don't think he tapped the bomb, so there's no reason to jump out like that. Maybe try to catch him off guard. It's just, you know, one-on-one, it's usually the better play to always, you know, try to play the bomb because, you know, you can't defuse and shoot at the same time. And with pistols, it's a lot harder to get off the bomb, shoot the headshot, get on the bomb, shoot the headshot. Let's say a rifle, you can just spray.
Pride forcing up AKs, and one of them is going to actually pay off. Tom, who's really been lacking here, or Hero's last map for Pride. He's going to do a little bit more than that, though. Might give him the confidence he needs to get something going. Now, Ergast might have something to say about this. 2 players for Pride at the top of mid, with a 3 over towards ramp. Tom, smoke over towards window. That's going to pull Ergast's attention.
One man down, and it means that Pride can sneak into this bomb site, and I don't know how Luz hit that shot.
That's a weird one.
I don't know.
I don't actually
what
know.
happened
T-ramp or
whatsoever.
something?
Did he see the tip of his head?
Is he balcony? I don't know.
Pride. We talked about those deagles earlier on. Toy's going to try and bring this back, but it was a 1v5, and 1 seems to be all he's going to do. Tom gets himself a second in the round.
That headshot didn't just blow 1 mine, that blew 4.
I've never seen 3 casters so confused by something. Like, none of us know.
He's just hiding behind Ticket, and all of a sudden he died from a headshot, not wall. Okay.
So now
Must
Pride.
give him a haircut.
But once again, I mean, 5Power take the pistol, lose that second round. So many teams having trouble with that. They're going to force up. They have so many rounds to play with. Why not? But Manise can be the first one with that AK. Rounds the corner, gets met by a grenade. Spots out one, taps away, but he can't get the kill.
Here we go, Manise trying to round into this bomb site, fully flashed out as well. That was a perfect flash to buy a couple of seconds, and it renders those Molotovs a little less useful. Tom, the only player to go down so far. The communication's horrible. Leaves a big space for Ergast to find 3. And now he's got the M4 up close and personal. Bomb down means they have to face him. And Manise, he's given away his position as well. Spray and spams through the wood, and Manise finally finds just the 1 bullet.
Yeah, that comms was definitely off point right there. Because those 2 people that came out A ramp didn't even have an idea that he was there. That was weird. Very sloppy.
Yeah, you need to be on point. You need to be calling that sort of thing. And maybe that's a symptom of them being down. I was saying it yesterday. When you go down 10 rounds, 8 rounds, that's when people stop talking.
Yep.
Maybe the BM and the saltiness and the toxicity starts to seep in. And maybe we're seeing that from Pride right now. Of course, you can turn around and look at their faces. They don't look too happy.
Or pretty. It's a joke, guys. Take it easy.
Wow, the Bears. We're supposed to roast each other, not the players.
No, I just had to throw a little jab. Guys, take it easy.
Ergast, he got tagged up pretty early in that round, but did some damage. Cross two of the players on Pride. Luz looking to do some more damage. That Molotov's going to force off that player. And now, just the sole one here for Pride. Bomb slowly rotating its way over, but they're trying to get some catwalk pressure at the exact same time. There's 3 players stacked up on this B bomb site. Morels spots out one over towards A. That's going to be Luz trying to get the entry. But actually, Morels, he's going to find himself. Where does he get those kills from? Tom finds himself one. Luz finds one in the smoke. And now 5Power, just 2 players left alive. But once again, don't want to overhype this too much. Just an eco round, only a couple upgraded pistols to work with. PTC, he's on the ninja box. He's going to catch him off guard. That's an odd angle. He usually gets himself one. And that's all they're going to do. Tom puts him down, leaving only Toy alive. Not for long.
Look at how dapper they look. That's right. And knock them down, then got to build them back up, okay? You got to build it back up.
So both these teams could be back on the bye round. And looks like Pride might be coming back from this. It was 12-3 scoreline, 13-6 now, 5Power. They win this round, it's pretty much in the books. Pride could have a decent bye in the next round. But that would shake them, I think.
Looks like Pride's just kind of doing, actually they have a lot towards middle. They have 4 people towards middle, so really putting emphasis on, this is my connector, this is my ladder room, this is my window. They want to make a 5Power split up by forcing them to play A or B bomb site. And if that's the case, Pride can really just work the map.
Well, the map, work the magic. It's Dobu leaning in for that first headshot.
I'm not sure why Dobu's actually looking over towards Apps, as they actually have, I believe that is Toy up in there. So, little information garnered. Might be able to catch somebody off guard if they head that way, and actually he's going to get some info right now. Here's Luz running through underpass. Let's see if he checks this. Oh, looks like he's going to. Left one first.
Spots out his shoulder. The spray is a bit too fast, but Toy finds it anyway.
This is looking bad for Pride. Only 3 players left alive. 45 seconds in the round. Now, if they do some damage over to Cabal, that was from Reitz, but PTC's in the perfect angle. Catch him off guard, but it's not going to work out for him. Reitz gets himself a headshot. Might give him an opening for Pride.
Hey, there's a gun right there also. Hey, guys.
Oh, a little too close, and Reitz coming in big. Molotov gets one, AK gets another. Into a 2v2 doable position. Toy gets a good spray down, but Reitz goes huge with the 4th kill. Keeps them in this in a 3v5 situation.
Uh-oh.
That's got to shake you through 5Power.
You're like, guys, we're up so many rounds, and all of a sudden, slowly, Pride is just creeping their way back into this match. Nice aim for both teams, though. But Reitz with the 4 kills really just coming in huge that last round.
And someone we haven't really highlighted, I think, pretty much all tournament. I said that I thought he was kind of like the 3rd best fragger on the team, but he's kind of been down there doldrums of the scoreboard. Let's see if he can help his team get this right back. And actually, you can see right now, Morels there at the bottom of his face has really gone off. Dobu takes off a shot. Reitz answers back.
Ooh. Again, as we see, you can't play to their strengths. Peeking these long-range angles, especially when you have pistols, Pride has been destroying teams all weekend in this tournament by playing these long-range angles. And you saw from, the first half, 5Power, you've been winning rounds by doing odd angles, lurking, taking it slow.
There's an opportunity. Toy finding 2, and now this gives him a bit of a gap. That bomb is quite far ticked. It was planted about 25 seconds ago, and Toy's got to speed the hell up, especially with no kit. But he has got this AK-47. Checking connector one more time. Dotting the I's, crossing the T's, double checking everything. But Pride aren't peeking him whatsoever.
Smart play here. Well, they were a lot more confident in the previous map, finally showing some respect to 5Power. But they're going to drop off this. Pride happy with the 2 kills, save that AK, and this gap is going to be slowly closed.
Yeah, that's the most important factor about this. The scoreline, it's not so far away anymore. This is maybe 2 or 3 bye rounds difference until this Pride team comes back. We could see a close game out of this one yet.
Oh yeah, definitely. And this is a very pivotal round right here. A 5Power. If they lose this one, they're going to have to save probably one more unless they decide to force buy. But Pride this. You can't get these guys rolling because their momentum is so strong with these guys. And look, Minzy, why is he pushing there with it all by himself?
That's the first time he's gone there. I don't know if he knew
his head was spotted there. It felt like he went up on the step and didn't know that the tip of his head was actually peeking through. And now this leaves 5Power with a man up. Toy's actually going to leave himself exposed for Reet's AK-47. Straight in the face as PTC. He's been crucial all tournament. He's now got to work his magic with the AWP. How the hell did 5Power find themselves behind in this scenario? Urcast as well on this flank, but Tom's watching out for him. Isn't going to make it work, though. Urcast finds another one, and this 1 versus 2 is very doable. Warzel's got no health left, but he finds one and looks for this second, but Urcast is going to find it. A triple kill, 14 rounds. There's the bomb defused.
Huge round by 5Power to win. It looked like Pride was about to take that again, but 5Power coming in clutch. Urcast just having a big round with 3 kills.
Oh, they're looking composed. Look at that calm, those calm comms.
Calm. I like it.
I like it as well.
Calm comms.
Pride, still plenty of money for the buy. 4 AKs still out. Even the op from Manise, which hopefully he doesn't try and push through connector with through his smoke. Bit of an odd choice that round. They were definitely punished for it. Gave up a round that really could have been theirs, and they could have kept this comeback going. And now, really one last chance. Their money will be pretty broken. And they will have 5Power up on a 15th round. Start things off though. Luz get the first. Oi chimes in. Manise answers back. 3v3. 2v3 now. Thought he was going to go for that. Get that kill. Urcast playing this smart. Waiting for the rest of his teammates to get up. Cat has one behind him now as well. So they're going to swap positions. Let this bomb get planted as they are smoked off.
Bomb finally down, AWP shot out. AWP hard to retake on this B side, and there's a false jump right there. Manise finds another one, and it's all down to Urcast once again. He needs another 1 versus 2 to make this one work. Center of the site, smoke goes down, and Manise just lurking about, waltzing about with the AWP. He's found 3 kills already. Somebody has to go massive, and Urcast, here it comes. Oh, he does find it. The flick misses. Urcast once again bailing the Asian side out.
3 kills again. Urcast going huge.
25 kills now. Like the top 2 players up there in the mid-20s. Really carrying 5Power. Yeah.
On the face of Team Pride. There's your in-game leader right there. Not feeling too confident. Waving the shirt about. Shouting his mouth off.
Only going to get 3 AKs out. Deeg in the hands of Luz, which is as good as any weapon for that man. Morales with the CZ. They're stacking 4 players up over towards the A side of things. Looks like going to be a stock standard execute. Already getting Manise up there with the AK over towards connector. Where lying in wait is Cabal. KB up in that corner. He's going to get an opportunity. Manise with a flying headshot. Wide swing pays off, and Reese chimes in as well. They might actually make this work, but Dogo might have something to say about Urcast as well.
These smokes are down though. Leaves Pride this open plant, a little bit of damage onto Luz, but he can fall back pretty plain sailing and easy. As Toy and CT spawn, he's missed a couple of shots in the last couple of rounds, but he needs one now. As Dobu swings in, nobody's peeking from Pride. This is his passive Polish play that we've been talking about. The Palace smoke is perfect, but Luz reveals the tippy top of his head. Is able to fall back with no kills. The defuse has to come through sometime soon as Reeks goes down as well. It's Dobu and Tom to do everything. 15-9, and that's a big stage play. We were talking about Tom being that star player earlier. He's doing it again.
That was a huge play, and especially in that 1-on-2, it looked like 5Power is about to take that round and secure the map win, but Tom had other things to say.
6 more to run this back to overtime now. 5Power gonna give Urcast.
It's a hard reset though, so they're gonna probably have 1 or 2 more rounds at least. Probably playing it safe so they can get guns, maybe throw an op in there.
That kill right there on Cabal might give PTC an opportunity, and well, that it does. Only 1 goes his way. Dobu fires off, just the 1 kill. Pride still have their foot in the door here. Up into double digits. Against map point for 5Power.
Not enough for guns, but you can probably buy a pistol or 2. I'd say probably buy a couple Deagles.
Can we open that scoreboard up? How far were they behind? Wasn't that a 14-3 scoreline?
Not 14. I don't know about maybe.
It was 14-3.
Was it 14-3?
Because 5Power got the pistol again before they got eco.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah. So it was 12. Yeah. It was 13-3.
Yeah, 13-3.
That's unbelievable. And to think how close this game is now, that's practically over. 13-3 is when you go home. You start casting your mind forward to the next map.
There you go.
Pride still in this. Morels finds the first frag. Just a couple upgraded pistols, a couple sets of armor, and Manise just taking off heads now. We've only seen him primarily with the AWP, but dedicated A seems to be working for him as well. Orcast has something to say about it, though.
Doesn't VP need a IGL? Doesn't he need one now?
We don't know what VP needs, man. If anyone figures that out.
This Minis guy has been really good this entire tournament. I wouldn't be surprised if
yeah, Manise has actually stood in for Virtus Pro before, but Urkas is actually wanting a bit of a play of this one. He's got 26 HP, but he can take this head glitch angle, and if Pride peek him, maybe he could have an opportunity of closing this map out early. He's just sliding his way through, and Manise, there's the shoulder, looks for the second man on the site, doesn't seem to know where Reeds is, but he's in ninja spot. Easy peasy round, great positional play.
That spot by Reeds is so risky. He's just expecting him not to check it, and luckily it pays off. My heart would be racing if I was in that spot, just waiting for someone. I don't like being in spots where I'm relying on them not to check a spot.
You like to take your fate into your own hands.
Yeah, I like to take control of my own hands in the game. You know, just straight up peek someone instead of just sitting behind a box like that. But it worked, paid off. Probably lost a couple years off his life.
Tongue action there. Can we get a slow-mo on that tongue action?
Slow-mo. There's definitely some slow motion action going around. Let's see it.
Yeah, right now we do have a pause, so probably talking this one over.
Listen to some music.
Getting the old icing the kicker. You gotta ice the kicker here, you know.
What does that mean?
It's a football term. So when people doing American football, when they're doing a field goal, coaches on the other team used to call timeout right before they kick the field goal, and they'd be like, "Oh, they're icing the kicker again." And it used to be a huge thing in the NFL for a while, and I think it kind of went away because it just gave kickers an extra practice kick, you know. So like, why would you want to do that?
Pride, 3 players over towards the A side of things, 2 coming from underpass, looking certainly to be an A hit. Plenty of time to change their mind, though. They'd be running into a bit of a standard hold. 1 player over towards window and jungle. It'll be a fast rotate over there. Curious if they're going to boost anyone up as these smokes are going to be bloomed, and that they are. Urcast in a tight position, and the Molotov right at his feet. He's going to have to swing out. He delays it, finds himself 1, but Reese puts him right back down. Tom chimes in as well.
Urcast feels so clutch. He's always getting 1 extra kill than he really, I don't want to use the word deserves, but really has earned in that respect. Manise gets another one. That's towards Connector this time, and now they have to rotate into Cabal. He spotted 1 out, and whiffing shots means Pride can get awfully close to this bomb site. The barrel of that gun spotted out by PTC. Knows that there's one towards Palace, and the timing's hideous.
So about that move that Urcast just did, I actually kind of liked it. So he's playing in a spot where he's 1 and done, most likely, okay? If the other team spots him, he's probably dead. So when they threw that Molotov there, if you swing right away like a majority of people would do if a Molotov tosses your feet, those tees are already ready for him to swing out. But him waiting there for a good 3 seconds kind of maybe put a seed of doubt. Oh, maybe he's not there. And then he peeked and got a kill. So it was actually a pretty good high-level play by Urcast.
Just CZs this time. Barely any Kevlar apart. And they're only 3 rounds apart. This could be overtime once again.
Seems like it.
Could be the old switch row. Could be the 16-14.
I think 5Power will win next round.
Is that the prediction?
I'm throwing it
with
right
the hard predictions.
Hard prediction. 5Power is winning next round. Quote it.
Reeds gonna go get the bomb plant. We'll see if 5Power even wants to go for this. They could just save these CZs. Only 1 player has armor. Would have been nice for that, but actually with the flank coming, oh no, maybe not. 3v5 now. Cabal has to go huge right here as PTC is dropped down. all of it on his shoulders. Look at that. Toy all the way back in market. And Cabal has his armor. I would just save it. Well, Toy falls down. Clean round from Fried. They're running this on back. I think we're going to overtime, but the Bear says this is going to be it. We're going to have 5-hour buying back up. They've already got the AWP out.
Double
M4s as well. Double op?
No, I lied.
You liar?
Well, PTC usually AWPs, and all of a sudden we got Urcast AWPing, so I thought they could bring up double.
That's funny as well. Urcast has been great with the rifles, so him switching it up to the AWP, I'm not sure how I quite feel about that.
He might just have the spawn for it. Let's see. Does go over towards Cat fast. They've been having some issues going over
Cat
towards
as well.
window.
He's going to greet somebody on this corner. Maniz needs to know that this one's coming, and Urcast finds a fast shot. He's a specialist with all weapons. Is that a generalist?
Hybrid. You know, yeah, it's good. Sometimes you got to be good with all weapons.
Tom evens things out, though. Finds Dobu over there towards Connector. And the Pride, they've completely dropped the bomb back over towards T-Spawn, as they've already got 3 players over towards A. This could get a little awkward, Luz. Speaking of awkward, can't find the frag. Maniz finds one elsewhere, though.
I'm not worried.
Luz, he's had so many opportunities. He's going to... Oh, what? Just randomly switch his weapon. It's going to be the death of him, and it might be the Bears being right. He usually is, but Maniz chiming in. Reeds throws that nade out. He's not going to expect Cabal right here. I'm surprised Cabal hasn't pushed forward on him. How did Cabal lose that? Reeds takes it. Toy chimes in back down to a 1v1. Now, with the bomb in hand, 40 seconds left, he could actually run this anywhere. That's going to leave Toy guessing.
He switched up his angle as well for this 1 versus 1. Reed sneaked his way in. He's got plenty of time to do it. That was it. To Bears with the call.
Bears psychic.
That's why we get him. The best analyst in the game.
I could... I did not say that. Did not.